Come in. Welcome to the ASMR company. Yes, ASMR stands for Advanced Staffing, Mentoring, and Recruiting Corporation Company. Are you here for the communication mediator mentor position? Good. Take a seat. Please stand up for a moment. Take a seat. Now, when I said take a seat, I obviously meant to take one of the chairs from across the room, not simply sit down at the nearest available stool. Now, would you kindly take a seat? Good morning. Good morning. Now, why did you respond with good morning when it is clearly afternoon? Good afternoon. Oh dear. Great question. Why do you think I rang the bell? Well, now, that would be silly, wouldn't it? Well, now, with this position, communication is absolutely essential and very important. And with good communication, you need clarity with all explanations and clarifying what's going on. And with most communication and meetings, it is good to start off with an icebreaker to make sure that the person you're communicating with is nice and calm and relaxed, social, and gets to know you. Make sure that everyone's on the same page. So one of my favorite icebreakers is mentioning your favorite quotes. So what is your favorite quote? It can't be something that family members. It has to be something like a historical or famous or fictional character has said. What's your famous quote? Really? That is your favorite quote? I'm just saying, well, I guess quality over quantity is a thing. My favorite quote is from my favorite Avenger, Batman. And, excuse me? Sorry, speak up. I don't think I heard you right. What do you mean Batman isn't an Avenger? Just because he's DC? Clearly, you must not be a big comic book fan. He's known as the Winged Avenger, the Avenger of Evil, the Dark Avenger. What's not clear or correct about that? I'm sorry, you're going to explain comic books to me? Maybe it's just good for us to establish this now, not to correct people until you know all of the information and facts. I'm not saying not to speak up too long, not to wait too long to talk. What I'm saying is, maybe it is best if we take our time. Now, don't take too long because time is precious and short and we don't have all day, but maybe think before you just immediately answer, okay? All right. So as I was saying, my favorite quote is from my favorite Avenger, Batman. And it is, in fact, speaking of time, it's very related to my quote of do or do not live long and prosper and volunteer as tribute because a wizard is never early nor is he late. He's rather more wubba lubba dub dub, wibbly wobbly, timey wimey, and always pays his debts, Mr. Potter, for that is your density. Sorry, what? 3, 2, 1, 0. How the interview will work today is that it has already begun. There are 5 things you will need to have completed. 5 things you will need to have completed by the end of the interview. You will need to please draw a picture of my lovely, handsome face. Let me hand that to you. And here is a pen. Here you go. And you will need to explain why I'm wearing these gloves. You will need to find this channel. Yes, the one that's written there at the top of that page. You'll need to find that. Just pull out your phone. Yeah, find that channel, the one that's right on top of the page there, and like and subscribe to it. You need to like and subscribe. If you want to leave a comment, that would be appreciated, but you don't need to. It's more important that you just like, subscribe before the end of this interview, okay? And the fourth thing that I've already mentioned and done, but I've not explained, and you will figure out hopefully by the end of the interview. And the fifth thing will be obvious, and we will do together. I am looking at your attention to detail and your active listening and communication skills throughout all of this. So 3, 2, 1, 0. Yes, I rang that bell again. Why do you think I keep ringing the bell? What do you think? Oh dear, you don't quite get it. Think about it a little bit more, and I'm sure or hope that you'll get it in time if you have enough time. Now, being that communication is so important to this job, it is critical in preparation that you make sure to work on your vocal warm-ups for clear and precise pronunciation and enunciation. So, mind going over and saying these with me. We will say each phrase 3 times together. A synonym for cinnamon. A synonym for cinnamon. A synonym for cinnamon. All right. Blue grass, blue glass. Blue grass, blue glass. Blue grass, blue glass. Good. The greasy eaves please bees knees leaves. The greasy eaves please bees knees leaves. The greasy eaves please bees knees leaves. All right. Phenomena, mnemonic, monotonous, oral phenomenon. Phenomena, mnemonic, monotonous, oral phenomenon. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Too late. I need you to think of a 3-digit number. You got it? 3-digit number. Keep that number in your head. You need to keep that number in your head the whole time. So don't forget what that number is, okay? Okay, good. Don't forget that number. So make sure it is easy enough for you to remember that nice 3-digit number. Now, you're going to add 12 to that number. Then you're going to subtract 4. Then multiply that by 3, and then double that sum. I mean the sum that's currently, after adding, subtracting, multiplying, then you double that number. What do you mean you forgot the number? I told you not to forget the number. No, you can't use a calculator. Restart. Here, let me just hand you some more paper, okay? If you need more paper, I can get you more paper. If you need another pen, I guess I could find you another pen. Now, don't tell me what your number is. That defeats the whole point. If you tell me, then you need to think of a whole brand new 3-digit number. So you want a nice 3-digit number that's easy for you to remember and think of. And yes, nice, easy 3-digit number. Okay, now we're going to start again. If it's too hard, fine. 1-digit number. If it's too small, give me a 5-digit number. Truly impress me. I would love that. Okay. Now you got your number, right? Nice number. Now add 12 to that. Subtract 4, multiply it by 3, now double that, add 10, cut whatever is in your head in half, subtract it by 5, yes, subtract 5 from that number, add 6, divide the whole thing by 6, subtract 5, multiply that number by 2, now divide that total by the original number that you had in your head that you started with. Now you're left with the number 1. What do you mean it's not 1? What do you mean that you're left with the wrong number? Then you did something wrong. It's supposed to be 1. Please do mirror me while I make this hand motion, okay? Put your hands together, right? Ready, set. Okay, mirror means that you follow along and do what I do, but kind of opposite, okay? Let's try that again. Mirror me while I do this. What do you mean you've never done that before? It's a simple. Okay, well, last chance. This is your last chance. Okay, do this with me. What do you mean you don't know how to do that? All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Time's up. Too late. Please explain to me now why I am wearing gloves. That is a very creative answer. I've never heard anything like that before. That really shows thinking outside of the box and ingenuity and a spark of thinking that really isn't what we're looking for, since this is about as wrong as you could be for why I'm wearing the gloves. Absolutely a ridiculous answer, but very genuine, so wrong. Do you remember what my favorite quote is? Yes, of course you should remember what someone's favorite thing is when they take the time to tell you. That's an important key to communication, is active listening and caring about what the other person says. You do care about what I say, right? You should be memorizing details of the conversation for short-term recall. Now, what is my favorite quote? That's not right. You at least like to subscribe to that channel, correct? The one that was at the top of the page. What do you mean? That's the easiest thing for you to do. It's just a click of a button. What do you mean you were going to do it later? Oh dear. Did you not hear the clear instructions that all this needed to be done before the end of the interview? How long did you think this interview was going to be? Well, you certainly didn't ask. So, well, I guess the last thing to look at is the drawing of my handsome face. Aw, come on, don't be shy. Hand it over. It's too late to be shy. Your time is up. Hand it over now. Give it. This is what you think I look like. This is a masterpiece. It's amazing. It's so breathtakingly beautiful that you think my face looks anything like this. This is truly amazing. Truly great artistic talent like this would be squandered in a position like this. But oh boy, would it be great to have you here. No, that it almost brings me to tears. That's such a great picture, and you drew it in such a short amount of time while dealing with everything else. No, truly an excellent work of art. No, really excellent work of art. Sorry, I don't think I heard you. I was ringing the bell. What was that? Did you get the job? No, of course you didn't. The position was filled weeks ago. Where are you going? Where are you going? Well, what are you doing with that? Well, I guess I did say to take a seat.